Pedro Pascal's star power reached stratospheric heights in 2025, a year that solidified his status as not just a beloved actor but a cultural phenomenon sweeping across screens big and small. When Google unveiled its annual year in search list, the results were nothing short of explosive. Pascal clinched the top spot as the most searched actor worldwide, outshining a constellation of Hollywood heavyweights and emerging talents alike. Trailing in his wake were names like Malachi Barton at number 2, the young breakout star whose fresh-faced energy captured hearts in indie dramas; Walton Goggins, the versatile character actor whose gravelly voice and magnetic presence lit up prestige TV series; Pamela Anderson, the eternal icon reclaiming her narrative with bold, unapologetic projects that blended nostalgia with fierce feminism; Charlie Sheen, whose comeback tales continued to intrigue despite the shadows of his past; Eric Dane, the brooding heartthrob whose steely gaze anchored medical procedurals and thrillers; Mikey Madison, the rising scream queen turning heads in horror revivals; Aubrey Plaza, the deadpan queen whose quirky charm fueled viral memes and art house hits; Adam Sandler, the comedy kingpin whose endless reinventions kept him relevant across generations; and Justin Baldoni, the multifaceted director-actor whose advocacy work amplified his on-screen charisma. But Pascal? He wasn't just on the list. He owned it, a testament to his uncanny ability to embody vulnerability wrapped in unyielding strength, making audiences laugh, cry, and cheer in equal measure. This crowning achievement didn't come out of nowhere. 2025 was a banner year for Pascal, a whirlwind of cinematic triumphs that showcased his range like never before. It kicked off with Materialists, a sharp, satirical dive into the cutthroat world of New York's elite, where Pascal slipped effortlessly into the role of Henry, a private equity investor navigating the treacherous waters of ambition, betrayal, and fleeting romances. Henry's arc was a masterclass in restrained intensity. Think boardroom battles laced with quiet desperation, late-night confessions over overpriced cocktails, and a slow-burn realization that wealth can't buy authenticity. Pascal's portrayal drew raves for its nuance. Critics praised how he infused Henry with a boyish awkwardness beneath the tailored suits, turning what could have been a one-note financier into a mirror for modern malaise. Fans couldn't get enough, flooding social media with edits syncing his brooding stares to indie soundtracks, debating whether Henry's redemption arc was earned or earned too easily. The film's premiere at Sundance became the stuff of legend, with Pascal charming the socks-off festival-goers during Q&As, sharing anecdotes about method acting his way through Wall Street jargon sessions that left him questioning his own life choices. Hot on the heels of Materialists came Eddington, a gritty neo-western that transplanted Pascal to the dusty badlands of the American Southwest, where he embodied Ted Garcia, a jaded sheriff grappling with ghosts of his past amid a web of cartel intrigue and small-town secrets. This wasn't your grandfather's cowboy flick. It was a pulsating blend of No Country for Old Men tension and Sicario-esque moral ambiguity, with Pascal's Ted serving as the battered moral compass. Picture this: sun-baked chases across Red Rock canyons, tense standoffs in dimly lit cantinas, and monologues delivered under starlit skies that cut straight to the soul. Pascal's preparation was legendary. He spent weeks riding horses in New Mexico, picking up authentic drawl from local ranchers, and even shadowing real border agents to capture the exhaustion etched into Ted's every line. The role demanded physicality too. Pascal bulked up for the fight scenes, his lean frame hardening into something rugged and real, earning him whispers of Oscar buzz before the trailers even dropped. Eddington grossed over $200 million worldwide on a modest budget, proving Pascal's draw power extended beyond diehard fans to casual viewers hooked by the trailer's haunting score and his piercing gaze. But the crown jewel of Pascal's 2025 odyssey was undoubtedly Fantastic Four. First Steps, Marvel's long-awaited reboot that thrust him into the multiverse as Reed Richards, the brilliant but emotionally distant Mr. Fantastic. This wasn't just another superhero spectacle. It was a reinvention, blending quantum physics Easter eggs with heartfelt family dynamics that grounded the spectacle in raw humanity. Pascal's Reed was a revelation, a stretchy genius whose intellect masked a profound loneliness, stretching not just his limbs but his heart across dimensions to protect his found family. The film's cosmic battles were eye-popping, with Reed's elastic powers visualized in innovative, fluid CGI that had audiences gasping in IMAX theaters. Yet it was the quieter moments that lingered: Reed's late-night lab tinkering, his awkward flirtations with Sue Storm, and a pivotal sacrifice scene that left theaters in stunned silence. Pascal dove deep into the comics for inspiration, consulting with Stan Lee scholars and even visiting CERN to geek out over real string theory. His chemistry with co-stars, particularly Vanessa Kirby's fiery Invisible Woman, sparked shipping wars online, while his post-credit tease of Galactus had forums ablaze with theories. Box office records shattered, with First Steps raking in $1.2 billion, cementing Pascal as Marvel's new linchpin and fueling endless debates on whether he'd outshine Downey Jr.'s legacy.